6, 8, 10. Okay? So, I was freezing, and there's a highway patrol. They got the highway patrol office right there. I was freezing, and it's hectic, I'll tell you. If you are, so we're here at the hotel in Hanford. It's a hotel. The hospital is right there. Wait, yeah, it's just right down there, just a little bit. That's about as the crow flies, it's probably 3,000 feet. But yeah, here I am at the back of the motel, looks like, and barely got here with a little bit of juice left. I didn't bring my jacket, which is stupid. I thought it was going to be sunny. But yeah, for people in an electric car, you've got to keep your owner's manual with you, because there's all kinds of little things that, you know, are new, right? Electric vehicles are basically new. And so I'll be keeping the owner's manual here until I learn everything about it. Yeah, I left Huron a little while ago on this main video. I juiced up over in Huron. And it's weird because some people, they put the chargers facing this way, and other people put it this way. I guess they put it facing that way so that when the sun's coming up in the morning, you know, read it. And then when the sun's going down, you can also read it, because otherwise the sun will shine. But yeah, Tiger's about, and I went down. The first place I went was to a free charger, and there's 2 cars, no people in them. So you know they're just full of shit, whoever it is. And then so later on, you know, that would change. There won't be so many shit. So I'm excited, you know. Probably if it was late at night, you wouldn't have that issue. Maybe, I doubt it. But they only have 2 chargers there. And personally, I think they should have like at least 8. With all the electric cars that are on the way. They're coming to Canada now. Right? And so yeah, personally, I think it should have 8. But I'll check it out one of these times tonight. But this time, I was going to go to this other place. And I said, you know what? They have a low rating. They have low rating. That place is always jacked up. I'll turn the video on. They have low rating, and it's possible that they're all going to be jacked up and they're all going to be shut down. Right? Because they got a bad rating. But I'm going to go by there and check it out, and I'll show you what's going on there. Okay? But yeah, so I said, I'm not going there, I'm just going to go straight. And after I passed the hill, it's like, man, I should have went. It was just right there. Actually, that's what I should have done. And, but there was a real big fucking stupid behind me tailgating in the fog. Okay? And a lot of people like to tailgate the fog. This was a freaking idiots. And so, you know, I was thinking straight, and I kept going. So I was just making a beeline for Hanford. And so I got in there, I went around, and I saw the two Chargers, two cars parked in there. Nobody in the cars. I said, just get the hell out of there, right? I'm going to sit around and wait. So I'd already looked at the places on the map. And it shows one at the Toyota dealership. Okay? This is Japan. They're the last ones on electric vehicles. They didn't convert. They got one that's called the BZ4, but it's made in China. They're just buying them from China and they're putting Toyota name brand on it. So I get there and it has one EV charger, and I pull up to the EV charger and the freaking cords are clipped on both of them. They're just sitting there with the handles on. And then there's some dudes that went, oh, they don't work. I'm like, no shit, freaking Sherlock, right? And I said, is it gonna get repaired? Not anytime soon. And so I told him, so I took off and I went across the street over here and grabbed my, I go around the hotel, this man, boom, I saw it right there. So it actually has two cables, one on this side, and it's supposed to have one on that side. You can see the cable right there, but I guess it's dangling down on the bottom. But I went up there and read it, and that side is unavailable. Luckily, this side is available. But on these, I heard, I'm not sure. These, I heard that if another car pulls up and starts charging, it drops your the 6,000 watts that's available. It drops it to 3,000. So it takes you twice as long to charge. I don't know if that's, you know, the case on this one, but some of them, that's what people are saying. So there's chargers all in Hanford, but you know, this is lucky. But that is pathetic. That the Toyota dealership, they have a charger out there in the front, and the damn cables is clipped off. All it has is the handles with the clipped off cable on it. You know, they're the ones who did it. It doesn't take a freaking rocket scientist to know that. They did it themselves. They hate the electric car. And so, well, let me turn this on so I can see my charger. So it's foggy today. And I was doing like 62 all the way from Huron to here. And I didn't want to turn on the heater because, like I told you, this is my first time. I'm just figuring out where all the chargers are. I need to go through and look at all the different chargers. There's tons of them here in Hanford, and there's only one, basically this type, level 2, in Lemoore. How freaking goofy is that? And it's not working. It's under service right now in the whole town of Lemoore. These people need to get with the freaking program. Somebody needs to be backslapped, backhanded. There's 2 places to charge in Lemoore, but they're fast chargers. Okay? And I'm going to check them out eventually. We'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But right now, I'm just dealing with this level 2 charging because they're everywhere, and a lot of them are free. The one right across the street is free, but there's 2 freaking cars sitting in there with no people in it. Okay? So somebody's being a shithead. That's what's going on. And so we'll just keep checking more and more. But so I'm juicing my car back up, and Walmart's right across the street. You know how many electric chargers Walmart has? Freaking 0. This place needs to be freaking jack slapped. Freaking backhanded. You go to the Walmart over in Gallup, New Mexico. They got all freaking electric chargers at the Walmart. And not one car charging their car because they're not hip to it. But their Walmart is ready for it as soon as the people get educated. Right? So anyway, I was freezing. I didn't want to turn on the heater. So I was saving all the range that I could in case something like this happened. I'd be running around all different places to find a charger. And so I left Huron, and it's 31 miles from right here to Huron. 30 because I went all that way and then all the way back and then around here. So it's probably 29 or 30 miles from here to Huron. But yet it used up like 40 miles of range. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah. It's used up 40 miles of range, and it's 30 miles here. So let me see if I can do this percentage. 41 divided by 32%. Yeah, it gets 32% less. So let me figure this out. Okay, 32% less. Okay, so we want 40 miles of range minus 32%. No, it'd be twice as much, huh? Okay, hold on. I know how to figure this out. Okay, it's 31. How much percentage did I just say? Hold on, let me figure this out. Let me just go with 40. All clear. 40 divided by 30 is 33%. Okay, let me remember that. 33%. Okay, so so it's 30 miles here plus 33%. Yeah, that's how you do it. So you got to figure for 40 miles of whatchamacallit. So let's see, Avenel is 40 miles from here. So 40 plus 33%. So I could make it back to Avenel with 53 miles of range. So when this gets up to like 53 miles of range, that'll make it 40 miles. So So it's charging. It says 3 hours. So I'm going to be here for a minute. I'm turning the heater back on, just letting you know what's going on. And I'm going to go shopping, and then you know, it would be nice to just juice it up all the way and just make a beeline for Avenel, but because it's cloudy, I might just recharge at Huron, even if it's only for a half hour. You know, by then probably the sun will be out, and then I can drive into whatchamacallit. But I'm trying to figure out if there's one out here. I'm trying to figure out if it's free. I need to stop by there anyway to find out what the situation there is. If it's really as bad as the ratings. The ratings rate it like down at 3, and you know, between 0 and 5. And so I'll figure it out. But yeah, I want to go by there and check it out, because that's a good spot to take off from there, if I'm just going to make a straight beeline for Avenel instead of going through Huron. If I get there and it's all jacked up, then I'm just going to go back the exact way I came and go back to Huron and recharge there. But you know, Huron's kind of iffy too, because they've only got a few chargers, right? And because it's cloudy right now, one of the main ones, I haven't seen it working. But anyway, that's what's going on. I'm going to go into Walmart, buy me some Gordon's 10-pack beer batter fish fillets. They're on sale. Wild caught. So it's pretty good. And mandarins. Mandarins are on sale. 3-pound bag for like $4. So that's pretty good. And I'm going to get the organic. I'm going to get the organic baby deals. Mount Olive organic baby deals. And see if those are as good as the other ones. The ones that are made with all those chemicals and what stuff. I'm going to grab me some avocados. The avocados are 68 cents. So I'll grab a couple of those. Onions are on sale too, but I don't think I should, you know, get a whole bunch of onions. And the potatoes are on sale too, but they're a hassle to peel them. And I'm pick me up some of the soft drink, the pop culture. I'm gonna pick me up a few of those, because I'm gonna get a couple of different flavors. I've got the watermelon flavor. There's a couple other ones, and I want to get that other brand, the poppy, the root beer, to see what that's about, because I told you a whole discussion on root beer, and I'll go in and release the video here in a minute. In case you missed it, you can go check it out, what I said about root beer. You will be astounded. Okay. And I'm gonna pick me up some organic broccoli and organic cauliflower, maybe just one, right? Because I can't eat all this stuff, it'll go bad. So I'll either get the cauliflower or the broccoli. I think I'm getting the broccoli, because broccoli has magnesium? Yeah, I think it's magnesium, or there's something in it, right? I forget what it is. And then I might pick me up some hamburger, right? If I could, I'd make myself some hamburger helper, but I told you my pan is just a small pan. But yeah, that's what would really like to make, is some hamburger helper. But can you believe they don't sell organic hamburger helper? If you want organic hamburger helper, you have to make it yourself from scratch. I looked it up. Now, the sourdough bread is not available at Walmart. all their sourdough bread is garbage because it uses enriched flour. I don't care if you call it bleached enriched or unbleached enriched. It's still garbage. So the only place where they have good sourdough bread is Aldi, which is just right down it's right across the way from, it's right next to Target. Target is right next to Walmart. And I'm going to pick me up, they got towels on sale. I doubt if there'll be any, but they got towels for 68 cents right now, or $1.25. You know, towels usually cost $4. They're having a clearance sale on towels. Is that crazy or what? And I'm picking me up some olives, the large olives, and some soap. So stay tuned. I was supposed to pick up a little thing of ice. The only thing at this Walmart, the only ice you can get is a big old 10, I think it's a 10-pound bag or 5-pound bag, huge bag of ice for $5, right? Well, I only need half of that. But so next stop will be the next charger, where I can figure all this stuff out so that I'll be able to start doing runs to Walmart every now and then. And in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to send a email to Walmart and tell them to get some chargers over here at the store. Right? This is ridiculous. There's all kinds of different Walmarts who have EV chargers. Why wouldn't they have one here where there's more millionaires than any place in this county? There's more millionaires in Hanford than any other city in this county, and they don't have no freaking EV chargers at Walmart. Okay, so I'm going to send them an email, and I'm going to tell them that very thing. I'm going to send it to Walmart corporate. Okie dokie, so stay tuned. I don't know why there's no people in here. I hope the signal's good. Let me double check the signal. Okay. I gotta transfer some money on my bank account, because there's a couple people starting to charge my account automatically now. I probably shouldn't have agreed to it, but it's $4 cheaper per month that way. I mean, you could save a lot of money by paying your insurance off. That would save you 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'd save you $11 a month. It's like $100, you know? So what am I looking for? Oh, my channel. Because nobody's in here. What's going on with the orange man? Huh. Okay, everybody's roasting orange man. Okay, so let me just check my channel, see why there's no people in here. Sometimes I'll click on here and then you'll see all the people in here. Sometimes you'll see the people over there. But I just want to check and see what the signal is like here. Oh, this thing's charging. Barely even creeping up, man. I'm gonna be here for a whole hour. I'm gonna go see if it's putting out 6,000 watts here as soon as I turn this off. Yeah, signal's good. Okay. So maybe they got the comments turned off or something. So stay tuned. I'll go back on when I get to the next part of this journey. I'm trying to make a a journey to Walmart from Avenel, California, in my new electric car.